video for Anne, who requested information about how to downsize from a travel trailer to her Class B RV. She said she was having trouble. So this is what I've been using for the last 5 or 6 weeks of our trip. Some things were purchased on the trip because we didn't plan properly, but this is basically it, and I'll go through it for you. So there are hiking pants, really lightweight, because we kind of covered both the end of spring and early summer, so we ran into cooler weather than we thought. In fact, we got snow in Oregon 2 days in a row. So one pair of hiking pants, and the hiking pants, because we walk a lot, we hike every day that we possibly can, and it's for keeping mosquitoes at bay as well as ticks, because we ran into a lot of ticks. A pair of blue jeans, and I don't wear shorts. I really mostly wear these kind of 3/4 length pants instead of shorts. But everything has to have lots of pockets because I want to be able to store my phone and keys and anything else I want to take, chapstick, things like that. T-shirts, I had 3 T-shirts, and kind of fun because there are YouTubers that I like a lot. This one is from Less Junk, More Journey. So I have their T-shirt, and they're super lightweight and soft. The material really needs to be soft for me to use it and wear it. This one's from Keep Your Daydreams. So that's navy. And that kind of goes along with my other, kind of one of the themes that everything has to match the bottom layers. So if I'm gonna have blue bottom layers or khaki bottom layers, everything has to go with those 2 colors. And then I have Long Honeymoon and their T-shirt. For sleepwear, because we covered both cold and warmer temperatures, I have something for when it's hot, just a tank top and some bottoms. And when it's colder, I have something long, a long sleeve, super lightweight, soft and comfortable T-shirt sort of thing that could also be worn just out, doesn't have to be just for sleep. And then a really soft and comfortable sweatshirt that is hooded, because putting a hood over your head at night if it's really cold really helps. So that's my sleepwear. Also have a really lightweight long sleeve shirt for hiking. I don't want the sun beating on my body, so super lightweight. It's I find it much more comfortable than just a tank top or a short sleeve T-shirt. Much cooler. Now these are the 3 long sleeve shirts I had to buy on the trip because it was so cold. This one is a Patagonia. This would be perfect if it had a hood. This 2 long sleeve shirts with hoods, and I always try to find hoods because they keep mosquitoes off and they keep you warm. They can also keep the sun from around your neck and that sort of thing. So I bought those 2 long sleeve T-shirts, and one dress because I knew I was going to one event one night, so I have one dress. And of course all of these clothes are going to be dependent on what your kind of style of traveling and what you plan to do and that sort of thing. Jackets always take up a whole lot of space. Also had to buy a raincoat on this trip. I just really thought we could get away without it, but no, it rained a good deal in Glacier National Park, so I had to buy a raincoat. This is more of a windbreaker jacket, outdoor research, has lots of pockets, it stretches, it's lightweight, it's just really comfortable and I like it. And then another sweatshirt, a heavier sweatshirt, again with a hood. I think almost every jacket I have has a hood. I also have a vest, a very packable vest. That was good. I have another Patagonia down kind of jacket, but I didn't wear this. I don't think I wore it once. So I may rethink this, but in the fall, you never know. And I like it when my jackets can fit into these cubes, these packing cubes. I think packing cubes are really helpful and they keep things, they really compress things. All of my socks and underwear go in another packing cube, and if it doesn't fit, it doesn't get to come. So I also have gloves in here, and I have a bathing suit. I did not get to use the bathing suit. I was hoping we might find a hot spring or something, but that just didn't happen. It was really a little bit too cold. So all of that fits in here. Now, the only other thing I've left out are my hats. And yes, I probably have too many hats. I have 3 hats, a baseball cap that I got at Crater Lake. You can't not buy things when you're out traveling. A hat just for more casual hiking or sightseeing, that sort of thing. That worked out really well. And then my hiking hat that covers the back of the neck and helps to keep the bugs off and the sun out of your face, because it gets really intense at high elevations. And this hat was really nice because it folds. This actually folds like this, so it can go just about anywhere, and I don't have to worry about the brim. Who makes this? This is Sunday, and they come in different sizes. So that was good. And the last thing I'll mention is a towel. Now we both, I bought a yard of microfiber for our towels, and it comes, I think it was 60 inches wide. It was really quite wide fabric. And with my towel, I wanted something that I could slip over my head, and that kind of something you can actually change under, the way they do at the beach. Surfers do this sort of thing. And so I cut it in half and then sewed it and kind of created a hood type thing so that I can slip this over the body. You could actually change under it. When I get home, I may put some kind of waist straps or something so I can tie it around the waist. But these work really well because they dry super fast. And other than that, there's not much in the clothing department except for what I have on. Oh, I did have 4 pair of shoes. That sounds like a lot. But I had my light hiking shoes. I had the shoes I have on, which can actually be worn in water. And then I had a pair of thongs for shower use. And then just a real easy slip-on shoe if we were going to go out in just a casual way, which I didn't wear that much, but I did use them. And then as far as where this goes, okay, so we worked out that we each got equal space in our storage. So these are the 2 overhead bins in our van. And this one is much larger than the other one. This is the opposite one. So, typically the woman gets the larger one. And that worked out this way, but I actually have the same amount of space because from about here over to here is food storage. So we end up with the same amount of space for storing our clothing. So all of my clothes fit into this little tub that somebody had given us, and then the cubes are at the end. Here's the tub of clothes and the 2 packing cubes, and the hats are hung up in another place, but it all fits in there, and John's things all go on that side. One more article of clothing that I forgot to mention. I really like these kind of, I don't know what you call them. They're like a tube, and they can be used in all kinds of different ways. You can use it as a headband. So it can be a headband like that. It can be a hood to keep your head warm, or you can keep it around your neck to keep your neck warm. But there are all kinds of uses for these things, and so I always have 1 or 2 of these things. They don't take up much space. Okay, so that's it. I hope this has been helpful to you, Anne, and anyone else who is having a hard time paring down. Yes, you do get maybe tired of some of the things you wear, but I find that we generally gravitate to a few things that we really like a lot, and we wear those over and over. And you'll know after a few trips what you like and what never gets worn. And if it never gets worn, then it's got to go. And you'll have room to buy a few things because I still have a few more inches I can store some things. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching.